your fourth one?
Fourth one. I mean, I do like to exercise a lot, but I'm kind of on like, not a hiatus, but like I definitely don't put a lot of time into it right now because I'm mainly focusing on the business and really trying to put all my time and energy into that. So eventually I want to get back into it and do personal training.
Awesome. Awesome. And I know that you did mention you are very pro body image.
Yeah.
As far as that. So with your exercising, I wanted to know, like, what impact do you plan to make as far as body image within like the next 5 years?
Yeah. Well, I mean, mainly I want to make body image resources more accessible to the fitness community. I want people to be able to access like the things that I didn't have when I was younger to hopefully like help them improve their body image. And even in like the fitness community where like we're often our harshest critics and a lot of times people will kind of like find flaws or things they don't like about themselves. I want to be able to provide resources to help people become more confident about those insecurities.
Okay.
You know, like I guess for the last fun fact, so my chest used to be my biggest insecurity.
Okay.
As a gynecomastia, of course.
Yes.
Now it's like what I'm most proud of.
Yeah.
And what I think honestly looks the best about my body. So like I went complete 180. So I hated my chest, would constantly hide, wearing sweatshirts, couldn't go to the beach or didn't go to the beach.
Yeah.
Now, like, I love how I look.
Yeah.
You know?
I actually seen pictures. I was like shocked because you're always like in shirts. So I seen videos of it. Like, I'm like, where did that come from?
Yeah.
It's like you have a whole nother side to you. So it's like Dr. Lewis and then Lewis. What would say your alter ego would be? Because I know everybody has an alter ego.
I don't know.
What would be your alter ego? Because there's Dr. Lewis and then there's Lewis. So who would you say Lewis is?
Yeah, that's a great question. Someone who just likes video games, working out, I don't know, just being very, very casual. Dr. Lewis is very professional. Other Lewis is pretty casual. Like,
Okay.
And that's kind of why it's hard. Like you see one side of me because like psychology, like you do have to have a level of professionalism.
Absolutely.
And like I was in academia and like part of research and medical centers, and it's very important to like look a certain way, present a certain way, be a certain way with your clients, which helps in the therapeutic process. But then in the fitness space, like there is professionalism, but it's a little different.
A little lax.
Yeah, it's a little bit more lax.
Yeah.
And so trying to find the like in between psychologist on the
personal training,
fitness professional.
Yeah.
I'm not a trainer, but like I'm a gym owner.
Yeah.
And I'm in the space.
Yeah. But it's good to find that balance because I noticed it was a big change because I have worked in offices, I have worked in professional environments, but then when I started getting into fitness and working with athletes, it's a whole different ballgame. It's not a professional, there's still a level of professionalism, but you could definitely tell somebody to, you know, excuse my language, screw off. And it won't be that much of an issue because it's the culture, you know? Or you can, you know, have a conversation, you know, certain conversations in the gym and in the fitness industry that you can't have in the corporate office. Corporate office you're gonna get called to HR. Certain things you would say in the gym, you cannot say in the office. So it's definitely a big environment. So how do you, if you don't mind me asking, how do you balance your personal life with your professional life?
Yeah, I think I just, I try not to mix them too much, I suppose. Yeah. And then, you know, some of what I do in my personal life, I don't really do a lot on social media for my personal life. So I keep the social media side of things on my professional side.
Good.
Of course, it's still psychology and fitness that comes up in those things. But for my personal life, I just keep it to myself, my partner, my family.
Absolutely. Yeah. And it's good to be private like that because people are nosy. People, when they know too much, when you give them too much of you, it's like a lot of the time they feel like they can tell you like how to live your life, what to do in your life. You give them too much access to you and then you have nothing for yourself. So that's great that you're like that. And I appreciate that. I'm trying to be more, I usually was an open book before. And I used to tell people a lot. And that actually went to my downfall because I told people too much And then next thing I know, they're throwing it in my face. Next thing I know, like I'm dealing with so many issues that I could have avoided by just keeping my mouth shut. So now I'm practicing, I'm in my soft girl era. I'm gonna have a soft life. And I'm not really saying too much about my current personal life. I'll speak on my past experiences. I know you've probably seen my video to where I'm like, I wanna make it okay to be human on this app, because a lot of people on Instagram, like I said, they're not real. Now, granted, I have a level of transparency to where I will bring up what I've been through in the past. But as far as my day-to-day life, nothing. Like, I don't want you to know where I lay my head. I don't want you to know what car I drive. I don't want you to know what my room looks like. I don't want you to know anything about me personally. I don't want you to know my relationship status, which people are obsessed with. Obsessed with. I don't want you to know who I'm seeing. If I'm seeing anybody, I don't want you to know who I like. I don't want that. That's not your business. And if I want to share my testimony, because I believe in testimonies, if I want to share my past experiences in order to help you or to help other people that have shared those similar experiences, I will. But as far as the day-to-day, I feel like in your day-to-day personal life, I feel like it should be a level of privacy, because you can't, the only people that should know about your personal life is your close friends, your family, which is amazing. And I like that you said, because I wanted you to say that. I wanted you to say that because I want for people to practice more, what would be the word? I want people to practice more mindfulness when it comes to the information that they share. Because when you share too much info of your current personal life, that's how you open yourself up to attacks. Like, I'm at the point now, I am so serious, Dr. Lewis. I'm at the point now where I could go and get married and be with somebody and nobody would know until I pop up on Instagram with a fat rock on my finger and a pregnant belly. And then I'm just going to throw my phone. I'm going to log off of Instagram and I'm just going to throw my phone. You're just going to see the last name change on my profile. You're going to see the finger. You're going to see the belly. You're going to see your hand, hopefully with a tribal tattoo holding the belly. Tribal tattoo and holding the belly. And then I'm just going to throw my phone. I'm going to literally log off the app and I'm just going to throw my phone across the room. Because like I said, there's certain things that people should know about you.
Yeah.
There's certain things that people should know about you. And I think privacy is power. And that's definitely a big part of life, especially growing up. And when your frontal lobe develops, you realize you don't have to tell everybody everything. You don't. Like, as a kid, like, did you overshare at all? Or were you always a private person?
Oh, I definitely undershared as a kid.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like, even with all the gynecomastia stuff, my parents didn't know about that until, like, senior year, because I did that good a job of, like, isolating and hiding my body, and then I didn't share, like, my emotions and stuff, so I did not share much at all as a kid. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it's like the complete opposite. So you had to open up.
Yeah, for sure.
I had to shut my mouth.
You got to get like a balance. Yes.
Balance. So there's always a balance within like the information that you do share, because I do like to be transparent, but still day-to-day life, wouldn't know about it. Now, I feel like there are levels of transparency to where it goes between being transparent and being secretive. And I know in certain situations, like let's say with me, let's say if you have a partner, if you're with somebody, and you never mention them, you never wear your ring, you never do anything like that. That's kind of secretive for me. If that person's not around you, you act like they don't exist. That's secretive. But as far as privacy is, okay, you know that we're together. You know that we're together, and we just don't say our business online. So I think that there's like, how do you feel about that line between like secrecy and, as far as just transparency, but privacy, secrecy and privacy?
Yeah, no, I think that makes sense, because it doesn't feel good to try to like hide your life.
Exactly.
But not everyone needs to know everything.
Exactly.
Certain people probably should know certain things, but not everyone.
Yeah, it's not everybody's, not everything is for everybody. You have to choose your audiences and your listening ear as well, because some people will offer a listening ear. They'll offer a listening ear, but that's not to help you.
There's certainly some people that I've dealt with have varying narcissistic traits, but I wouldn't say that's like, I have a really good circle, and I have, the people that I interact with, like, I try to keep chill people around, and the people who gravitate toward me or the facility, tend to be a little bit more reasonable.
Yes, and I noticed because you have very good energy about you, and you're very positive. You're very there is a light about you. So a lot of the people that do surround yourself are really good people. The people that are around you are really good people, and that's great
Yeah.
that you attract that energy. And that's something that I feel like that's what your gym brings. I feel like that's what your facility brings. I feel like people come here and they feel comfortable. So what are your goals as far as this facility, as far as what is your goals for expansion? Where do you see yourself?
Yeah. So we've been here for 2 years, and we're certainly still growing. And now that we're kind of going more towards the personal training route, and we're really trying to create a very professional and like one-on-one supportive facility, I would love to continue to grow this. Like in the future, we may need a bigger space, but for right now, like we have plenty of room to grow in this space. So we're going to be here for a little bit. And I would love to maybe get some new people on the team too, more
Okay.
trainers involved, build out our team. I think that would be really cool.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So if anybody in the Tampa area would like to, let's say, be a personal trainer at this facility, how would they go about the hiring process or applying? How would they go about that?
Yeah. So mainly they would email us at the studio. So it's jim@forgedfitnesstampa.com.
Okay.
They would email us, just tell us a little bit about themselves. I'm more concerned about personality and culture fit versus like experience. I obviously want trainers who
Know what they're doing.
who know what they're
Yeah.
doing, have some kind of education or certification, and can like present a good program and help their clients.
Okay.
But all of that stuff is teachable
Yeah.
and growable, whereas like personality
Yeah.
isn't always like you have a personality, and it may shift a little bit, but that's more important, is that we get like supportive, welcoming, caring, friendly trainers here who care about mental health.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mental health is big because mental health and physical fitness go hand in hand.
Yeah, for sure.
They definitely go hand in hand. And also, I wanted to ask you, because I didn't get to ask you at the beginning. So what made you come up with the logo, the name? What was the origin behind that?
Yeah. So the logo actually has the psychology symbol in the middle of it.
Okay.
And a lot of people think it's like a fraternity symbol, or like a trident that comes up a lot. But
Yeah.
it's just the symbol for psychology.
Wow.
Yeah. And so it's in the middle of a weight plate. We tried to make it look like a weight plate.
Okay.
Yeah. So it kind of combines the strength side of fitness with the psychology symbol. And then, Forged Fitness, we're trying to create something new here.
Okay.
And it is a lot of effort. So, when you think of Forged,
Yeah.
it's all about creating something, building something, and putting a lot of effort into something,
Okay.
putting a lot of effort into something new and good.
That's good.
Yeah.
Because I like the name Forge. So that means that you're creating something, you're building something. You're Forged is never ending because you're always bettering yourself. You're always, if you're open to it, you're always bettering yourself. You're always upgrading yourself in some type of way. So Forged is an amazing name for this facility. And I also wanted to get into your facility as far as you making it a safe space for people, because I know one of the things that I love about your gym and your facility is the fact that it is open to everybody, for everybody to feel comfortable. So I would like for you to explain like the environment that you do want to provide for people of all ethnicities, all genders, all everything, because that's a big point. That is definitely what sold me into even really doing the interview, because I was like, there's so many friends that I have that are self-conscious about going to the gym because they're afraid that they will be, harmed, or they're afraid they'll be harassed. So this is a no harassment environment. This is a very no tolerance for hatred here.
Okay.
And I want for you to explain how you are making it to where it's a facility that is safe for everybody to be comfortable in their body.
Well, the main way is by hiring the right people. So all of our trainers are very inclusive and welcoming of a lot of different walks of life. And when it comes to like creating a very supportive and welcoming environment for everyone, it's race, ethnicity, sexuality, gender, like all sorts of stuff. And so we
Yes.
consider all of that when it comes into the hiring process. And even the members, right? So like I know every single person who comes through this training studio because I like to know that we have good people here. So
Yes.
yeah, we definitely, it's all about the people that we welcome into the facility, and then welcoming people draw more people who are going to feel safe and comfortable here. And we certainly, like, I think that's how we do it best, is just by making sure that the people here are supportive and welcoming.
That's awesome. You also have, like, you do therapy sessions here. So it's like, honestly, it's like a compact thing to where they're getting their fitness right, they're getting their mind right. So it's a one-stop shop. I mean, all you need is like a spa.
Right. Maybe in the future.
In the future, you know what? We're gonna speak it into it. Just like you spoke this gym to
Right,
existence, you will have a training facility to where you can have therapy rooms, to where you can have a spa, a day spa. You'll have food places, and you'll also have your gym. So it'll be all in one. So we're gonna speak that into existence for you.
Yeah, I like it.
I see it going there, and I envision it. That's what we're speaking it in there. It's happening. It's happening. We're gonna give it less than 10 years. It's gonna be there.
Yeah. Okay.
You're gonna expand.
I'll make a note of this.
Yes, yes. And we will and I'm going to ask you when I come back in a year, I'm going to come back and I'm going to ask you, so how's the progress on that?
How close are we?
How much open are we getting? Are we shining our light?
Yeah.
Because like I said, you need to I feel like there's so much that you have to offer, and there's so much that this facility has to offer. And I feel like as soon as you shine your light, that's going to be a blessing on somebody else. So you're doing great. I am so proud of you. And the little time that I've known you, like, man, you guys are amazing.
Well, thank you.
It's a great gym, great facility. If anybody wants a safe place to work out, anybody wants a safe space to be able to be hired regardless of anything. And they also provide meals. They got food here.
Yeah, we got a whole kitchen,
We got a
break
whole
room.
kitchen.
We have kind of prepared meals here through Pelican Meals, which is a local company. So.
Shout out to Pelican
Yeah.
for providing the meals. And honestly, I want to really just let's wind down. And actually, I want for you to actually give the audience some advice on. I want you to give them advice on life, and I want you to give them advice just as far as career-wise, and then advice as far as just in general advice.
Yeah. Well, on the career side of things, definitely just kind of go with the flow. I am a psychologist, and I also own a gym. You don't find that in many places. And if you go the traditional psychology routes, you have three options. You've got research, you got teaching, and you've got clinical work. But here I am with a gym. So definitely keep an open mind and go with the flow. Yeah, and I think in terms of just general advice, don't hide. Here you are telling me to come out a little bit more.
Yes.
But yeah, don't hide the things you're insecure about. Try to live the life you want to live, even if you don't feel like you're in a space or you're in the right time of your life to be there. Like the biggest thing I see in the fitness space is your summer body. You do not have to look a certain way to wear the bathing suit you want to wear,
Yes.
or to go to the beach. Do that now. And you can still work towards whatever physique you want to work towards, but don't wait until you have that physique to do what you want to do. But you can apply that to everything. That's just like a fitness example.
Yeah. So as far as body image, I know that that's a big thing for that you advocate for that. And I see you advocate for that all the time. And you don't have to have a perfect body. Girl, let Summer get whatever body you got. Let Summer,
Exactly.
let them stretch marks out. Listen, I work out 2 times a day, 5 days a week, and I still got cellulite. I don't care. This Summer gonna get this body. So work towards what you want, but still be proud of yourself and be proud of where you're at. And also with the body image, I know that you are an advocate for that. So what would you say to a, let's say a kid that was reminds you of yourself, shy, reserved? What would you say to somebody that suffers from body image issues? What would you say to them? What piece of advice would you have for them?
Talk about it. Yeah. Because I didn't talk about it when I was younger. And, when you think about emotions, they come with different urges. And so shame and guilt a lot of times will make you try to hide something. So, if you feel ashamed of something, you're not going to share it with people.
Yeah.
You're going to hide it, and that's just going to reinforce the shame. And so, trying to talk about it instead of hiding it.
Yes.
Whatever it might be.
So speak on it. If you have any insecurities, speak on it in a comfortable environment, because we did focus on boundaries. And certain audiences don't need to know certain things. And that's a big thing. So
that is key.
Speak on it in a safe space, with people that will understand you. I understand. I come from family that is very judgmental. So I couldn't tell them anything growing up. So it was like, I say one thing, next thing I know, rumor mill. Everybody in the family know my business. So I would say for people like that, if they can't reach out to family, I would say put themselves in an environment with people that are similar to them, because those people will understand you. It will be a safe space for you. And also church is the same. Well, church, it depends on the church now. Let me stop. It depends on the church, because certain churches, they cool, certain churches, messy. But it just depends on the space. So you have to surround yourself with people that are like-minded and people that share the same interests. But as far as that, I just want to leave everybody with this, including you. I want for you to shine your light. I want for you to open up a little bit. You ain't got to tell all your business, because we already know. People, but I want for you to shine your light. I want for you to believe in yourself. I want for you to continue to help people, continue to grow, continue to be the person that you are, because the person that you are is definitely the person that people need, as far as to show them, hey, it gets better. You can make it out there. You can make something. You can do something with your life, and you can also feel good about yourself at any state. Yeah. So continue to do what you're doing, and I am grateful that you allowed me to use your facility, because it's a beautiful facility, and I'm going to speak life into you, because I know that you are capable of great things. I know that you're capable of great things. I know that you have different walks in life. Everybody has different walks in life, but you got to where you are, and you continue to go no matter what. And I want for you to, I want for you to have that gym. So less than 10 years, we're going to check in. I'm be, hey, Lewis. Dr. Lewis, I'm gonna hit you like every once in a while. Hey, how's that going?
Right. You need to open up your own therapy practice. Here you are hyping me up, giving me homework. Dang.
I mean, I don't want to go to school for it, though. I have therapy off of experience. Trauma has taught me to be this empathetic.
Fair.
But I could definitely, I would love to continue to expand my show and hype people up, of course. But I don't know if. We'll see. We'll see about that degree. We're going to see, because I don't know if I got the patience for it. I don't know. You got a lot of patience. That's a lot of schooling.
Yeah.
I'm in my bachelor's right now for actual film. So I'm studying film right now. And while I'm doing the health and fitness and I'm tired of school. I'm tired, Grandpa. But then God keeps telling me that's too bad, because you gonna do this. But like I said, you gonna be great. Like if I do open my own practice, I'm gonna call you, hey, guess what happened? Guess what happened?
We're putting it into existence.
Guess what? I got the degree.
All right.
I got the degree. I did it.
Yeah.
I'll have you visit the facility to tell me if it's up to par.
Yeah.
This is hard to top. The way, like,
and we try to make it a nice, like, professional scale facility.
And it's beautiful, and I love it. And honestly, I just want to leave you with this. You are meant for greatness. You are forging yourself and forging the people around you for greatness. And I am just thankful to even have you on this show. And I'm thankful for your perspective of things, because like I said, it's always different perspectives, different walks of life, different ways that people handle life. You know, somebody might be one way, somebody might be another way. Some people might be, like I said, and it was great. I love the dynamic as far as privacy, because I need to learn to be more private. I'm learning. So it's kind of like I'm telling you to be more open. You're like, I gotta, you're encouraging me to be like, yeah, be a little bit more quiet.
Yeah.
But, it's a balance. So I appreciate that. And I appreciate that dynamic. I appreciate just you being here in general. And you are like I said, you are meant for great things. And I cannot wait to check in with you a year from now. And can you please let the audience know where they can find you, where you're located, and how they can reach out to you?
Yeah, so if you're local to Tampa, our personal training studio is it's on Nebraska and Fletcher, kind of that's the nearest intersection. We're kind of close to the University of South Florida, but you can totally visit us. We're on Google Maps. All you got to do is plug in Forged Fitness and it'll pop right up. If you wanted to find us on social media, I have my own account for my like kind of psychological side of things. It's just Dr. Lewis or Daz, and then the studio has its own. It's Forged Fitness Tampa, both on Instagram. Yeah.
Awesome, awesome. And I'm grateful to have you here, and just thank you again. I appreciate it. And you will be seeing Forge Fitness expand in the future. I'm speaking it into existence. But that is Raw Honey with Bay. This is Bay Honey, your host. I will see you guys again later.